you want to know about dangerous toys, you have to watch our show, America's Pulse, because more than any other show, we're keeping tabs on unsafe products. And today, there is more news about toys that can still be found in major stores. A new study is finding that 35% of toys contain lead. And of the 1,200 toys tested, 420 had lead, but only 23 have been recalled. Mike Garfield is director of the Ecology Center. You did the testing on these toys and join us now. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me, Edie. One
of the toys that you tested is actually a card game, the Hannah Montana card game case. And you found that the American Association of Pediatrics recommends a lead level of 40 per million. That's it. This, you found, had over 3,000 ppms. The company that sells it here in America, by the way, it's made in China, the company that sells it in America says, oh no, it's safe. How is there that discrepancy?
We used an X-ray fluorescence device to test that product and all of the other products that were tested with that device. We also, some of our partner organizations that contributed to the study also tested jewelry and other toy products with other laboratory techniques. But that device is an accurate gauge of some of the chemicals that are at the surface or near the surface of the products that we're looking at. I think they need to re-look at that toy and check it again. We found very high levels of lead in that toy and high levels of lead in a number of other toys.
That's what's amazing.
What I want to emphasize.
Go ahead.
What I want to emphasize is that we were looking for more than just lead. There are other chemicals of concern that are found in toys and other consumer products, things like cadmium, polyvinyl chloride, mercury, and other chemicals of concern. We found that some toys have other chemicals that people should be concerned about.
Now, the toy companies come back and they say that kind of testing really isn't accurate. What you have to do is you have to figure out whether a child, you have to do testing, basically you stick saliva on it and see what kind of impact that has. Also, where the parts that have lead could be, are they accessible to children? Do you think that makes a difference?
We don't want to alarm parents with this news. We want to give people information to know what's in their product. We're not trying to give people the impression that just because a chemical is in a product, that means that their child is going to be exposed to it. But they might be. It is possible. And from my point of view, there shouldn't be toxic chemicals in toys. We shouldn't have lead or mercury or cadmium put in toys. It makes absolutely no sense at all.
When you tell toy companies, hey, you know what, we did a test on your product and we think there's lead in it, a lot of it, what's their reaction? Is it to say, we better test that? Or is it to say, you know, we flat out, we disagree, go away?
I think most companies want to do the right thing. They want to retest and they want to make sure they're using safe chemicals and safe ingredients. But the problem is that our system doesn't work right now. The whole way that we regulate chemicals in this country and around the world is broken. There are no good rules which prohibit prohibit toxic chemicals from being used in toys or in other consumer products. We don't have good laws to protect our health.
All right. We have your website, healthytoys.org. On the bottom there, people can go there because you also found toys that were absolutely lead-free, and people can find out about that on that website as well. Thank you very much for joining us. Mike Garfield, director of the Ecology Center. All right, do you think there is a way to avoid purchasing toxic toys? Send us an email, americaspulse@foxnews.com. What do you do? As you're going out holiday shopping, do you have some sort of a method that you're using? Perhaps it can help other people. On a side note, each day we promise to tell you about a toy company that sells toys made in the USA. And today we want to tell you about Holgate Toys. Online, they offer custom wooden benches, stools, and trains for kids made from American wood. The company dates back to 1789. It was one of the first toy companies to research and develop educational toys. And that, who doesn't remember that? Mr. Rogers' neighborhood trolley. It was made by Holgate Toys. So check them out, holgatetoy.com. And we keep a list of the American toy companies that we mentioned on our program that provide safe American-made toys that you can buy. They are reasonably priced. You can find that foxnews.com/America's Pulse.